Feminism is not about free thinking or individuality as much as feminists would try to convince you otherwise. If you don't believe exactly what they do, and you don't want to sit around on your ass all day, putting down men and blaming them for your problems in your own life, then you're considered a traitor to your own gender. Feminism is not about taking responsibility for one's own actions and the choices you've made in your own life. It's about being a bitch to everyone just because you have tits and a vagina. The world revolves around them and the shit they put themselves in. For feminists, it's much easier to be dishonest to themselves and everyone else and convince themselves that they're right and everyone else is wrong. And in their eyes, if you don't agree with them, then well, you can just go fuck yourself. Just because I'm a woman, I don't expect to be treated better than a man just because of my gender. Feminists say they believe in equal rights for both men and women, but that's just a little bullshit. The definition of feminism is the advocacy of women's rights. Anyone who has half a brain can see that it's not about equal rights. Today, feminism is about women being above men, and their fellow feminists can do no wrong. Want to murder someone? Well, if you're a feminist, you can pretty much just say, well, that a person offended me, and he would get away with it. When feminists bitch and moan about the sexualization of women in video games, movies, and other forms of media, they are not pointing out the fact that those women were not forced to sexualize themselves. You do not have to watch, play, or have anything to do with something that you do not like. Being that you are living in a first world country, and no one really gives a shit what you do in your free time. Also, when was the last time a feminist ever said anything about the sexualization of men in media? Oh, that's right, never. I personally don't care if women or men are sexualized. Stop trying to make men feel like shit for being how they were wired to be. Another thing about first world feminists is that they would rather focus on bullshit like rape culture or mansplaining than give two fucks about women in third world countries where they don't have any rights whatsoever. Hell, in some third world countries, women who are raped can be stoned to death or forced to marry her rapist. Until feminists start going over to those countries where they actually need feminism, they're all just a bunch of privileged, whiny ass bitches.